Yo, what is happening, people? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I do hope you're all doing well today, man. I really do hope that. And welcome to today's video, which is something a little bit different and hopefully a little bit fun. Chelsea are making big moves in the transfer market this window, bro, or this window that's yet to open, but they've already signed two superstars, and it's looking likely, certainly at the moment, Chelsea are the favourites to seal the signature of Germanic superstar Kai Havertz. Sure, I know what you're thinking. Chelsea need defenders. Yeah, we might need defenders. We need defenders, but we're not talking about that in this video. We're talking about goals, gunmen, excitement, attack, all that good gear. So, in a theoretical situation, if Chelsea do sign Kai Havertz, they would have completed the incredible trio of signings of Ziyech, Werner, and Havertz. If they complete the signing of Havertz, I really can't stress this disclaimer enough. They'll be bringing some serious firepower into SW6, into West London, into Stamford Bridge. And you know what, man? Chelsea aren't actually that bad in attack at the moment. Sure, they underperform XG a lot of the time, or they don't convert chances, but they can score goals. We've seen them score goals. And I want to talk about Chelsea's current attack, how it's performed, the numbers they've generated, and what adding this trio of superstars could do to this current Chelsea team. Because let's be honest, man, apart from players that aren't really playing, like Michy Batshuayi, Chelsea aren't really going to have any significant offensive outgoings. So really, you're just sort of adding to what's already there. I mean, Pedro's not played, Willian might even stay, Michy Batshuayi's not played. So in terms of the offensive numbers we've got, the goals scored, I don't think that's going to change much. So prepared to get all excited as I add these players' projections or how they've performed this season in their respective leagues to a potential total in this team. Granted, it might not translate properly, but you know, don't ruin the fun. And we can get all excited about what's happening to Chelsea moving forwards. Oh yeah, I just want to take a quick moment to ask you guys to subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already, and hit the bell notifications icon. And hey, if you want to support your boy, please do drop a like on this video. That's kind, mate. Alright, let's get into it. Chelsea currently sit third in the Premier League table. They've conceded way too many goals, but they've scored a few goals, man. Let's have a look here. Chelsea have scored 63 goals. A little bit off Manchester City and Liverpool, but they've scored more than free scoring Manchester United, who have only scored 56 goals, nearly, well, 8 less, which is a significant number, and they're ahead of Wolves, Arsenal, and the rest. Tottenham. Chelsea have scored a decent amount of goals this season. So let's talk about these potential incoming players and what they could bring. Fortunately, all their seasons have concluded. Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, and Hakim Ziyech. We know how many goals they've scored this season. Although Hakim Ziyech only got to play 21 games this season, he still put up some good numbers. So let's start with Hakim Ziyech, the best player from the Eredivisie, the Wizard of Amsterdam, come Wizard of London. What was he packing in the league? Well, he got a load of assists, man. 12 assists and 6 goals, making for 18 league goal contributions in Ajax's domestic campaign. Quite a lot, man. We know he's got that lethal left boot, but it's the creativity Chelsea are craving. But the man is a goal threat as well, on top of putting assists on strikers' feet or head too. Let's switch over to Timo Werner, Chelsea's new striker slash inside forward slash winger. Oh my giddy aunt, we know Werner can score goals. In fact, he scored 28 league goals this season. 28! He's actually become RB Leipzig's top goal scorer, which is lovely for a player so young. Incredible goal scorer. On top of those 28 goals, the man registered 8 league assists as well, making for 36 league goal contributions in the Bundesliga this season. That is insane. And then we've got Kai Havertz, the theoretical man in this trio if he does join Chelsea. attacking midfielder, sometimes plays as a false 9. He also got a decent return playing for Bayer Leverkusen, who didn't finish in the top 4 this season. He kind of dragged him through many games. He managed to get 12 goals and 6 assists in the league, 18 league goal contributions. So same as Hakim Ziyech, they both got 18, making for 36, I believe. Add that to Timo Werner's 36 goal contributions, that is bringing in 72 league goal contributions between the three this summer. 72! So in terms of just goals, that will be adding 46 goals to Chelsea's current attack, their current forwards. I'm not saying Chelsea are going to add 46 to their current total and score over 100 goals for definite, because that's speculative, they're all coming to a new leagues. But as things stand, if you added their similar numbers to what Chelsea have already got, they'd probably be the top scorers in the Premier League right now. Wow. Now, we know Frank Lampard likes to attack and he wants to score goals, man. He has to be concerned with the current defensive issues at Chelsea Football Club, because if he wasn't, it would be kind of worrying, especially set-piece defending. All this kind of stuff needs to be addressed. But one interesting thing Frank Lampard often does echo is he does want to score a lot of goals. He wants to beat down the opposition psychologically to make them think they are no longer in the game. He wants to crush their hopes so they don't think they can get Chelsea on the break or on the counter-attack to draw or win the game. You want to be so far behind, so many goals scored, that a statement is made in every single game. Now, like I said, Chelsea have scored an okay amount of goals. In fact, maybe even a decent amount of goals this season, but he wants lots of goals. Timo Werner will bring lots of goals. Kai Havertz will bring quite a lot of goals, tactical versatility, playing between the lines. Hakim Ziyech will bring goals. He will bring a lot of assists, man. Assisting people like Giroud, who's going to be hanging around, and Tammy Abraham, players who know how to find the net. Christian Pulisic as well. Captain America himself, he could be running into the box, feeding off Hakim Ziyech crosses on the right flank, putting in balls, beautiful passes with his left boot, to be met by Christian Pulisic at the far post, gobbling away, trying to get to 10, 15, who knows, 20 Premier League goals a season. This attack could be formidable and, dare I say, the best in the Premier League, with Leroy Sané leaving Manchester City, Aguero sort of being injured and another year older, Gabriel Jesus not necessarily looking as good as he was, and with Liverpool, everyone says, well, a lot of people think they're the best front three in Europe, but I put that down more to functionality, a systemic perfection that Jurgen Klopp had created. But when it comes to straight up individual firepower, talent, ability, and youth, in this instance, I think Chelsea will be the best, man, personally. Sure, I might have Chelsea blue-tinted glasses bias, but if Kai Havertz joins those two, oh my god, it could be an incredible attack. Now, this video is not me confirming Chelsea have signed Kai Havertz. No, sure, they're leading the race in terms of bookies' favourites, and we know the player wants to leave, and Chelsea are very interested, and apparently Chelsea have put together a pay plan, like a payment structure to try and acquire the player, but the likes of Real Madrid are still involved, and who, you know, I don't know, so I don't think Man United or Liverpool will get him, but Chelsea are certainly heavy favourites. Dude, if those three do end up coming to Stamford Bridge, well, two of them are, if all three do, if Kai Havertz joins the gang, I'll be very interested in seeing what the bookmakers make of the title odds next season. Manchester City, we're yet to see how they deal psychologically with this UEFA decision. If it's upheld and the ban is upheld, then how are they going to deal with that? Are players going to want to leave? Are heads going to be turned? How are they going to, move forwards as a club? Are they going to be able to challenge for the title again? Liverpool will probably be favourites yet again to win the Premier League, but all those front three will be aging. Will there be an emotional hangover from finally winning the Premier League for the first time after a 30-year wait for a league title? Maybe. I'm not sure Klopp would, allow that with his players, but it could happen. We've seen it in the short term, them not performing that well after mathematically winning the league. Maybe they'll be on the beach a little bit. Like, next season's going to be very peculiar. Remember, the 5 sub rule is going to be continued, and Chelsea is going to have an incredibly strong bench. A lot of these players that are doing well now and scoring goals, they're going to be on the bench next season. Chelsea already have a pretty strong bench when it comes to like midfielders and stuff. Think about that for a second, dude. So add these attackers, add these goals, assists, goal contributions, whichever way you want to look at it. Next season, Chelsea's attack could potentially lead them to a Premier League title. Who knows? Anyway, I want to get your thoughts and opinions on this sweeping statement I've just made. What do you think? If Chelsea do seal the signature of Kai Havertz to join Ziyech and Werner, how do you feel? What are their chances of winning the Premier League next season? You might probably all be saying, well, we need to sign defenders. Sure, I get that, but how many goals could Chelsea score if they do sign these players? Could they breach the 100 goal mark? I think Ancelotti's Chelsea did it. Frank Lampard does want to score goals, so there's nothing to stop them free flowing and exploding. Get down in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts on that. Other than that, man, I want to plug my second channel. I'll leave a link in the top of the description. Go check it out for daily content. That's it from me. Enjoy the football and I'll see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy talk. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me baby.